Alright, so last night I stayed at in the yard of Sue's place, which is a cafe on Highway 19 heading towards Port Hardy, and this is what I get to wake up to. Nice beautiful pond. It's actually quite gorgeous here. As I said last night, this was an old sawmill at one point. Bit of a late start again this morning. I had a nice chat with Tim this morning, who him and his wife own this place. They built it, I think he said 3 years ago yesterday was their anniversary, so it's pretty exciting to land here on their anniversary, and I'm really glad I decided to press on. I was going to set up camp further down the road last night, but when I went off the road, there was a little logging trail there, and when I went down the logging trail there was a deer that looked like it had been picked over by some sort of animal, so I decided it wasn't the best place to camp out, and thankfully I pressed on and I came to this place where they gave me a delicious meal and some delicious snacks. As you can see, I'm just getting packed up now. All the gear's on the tarp. It's wet out still. I was waiting for the tent to dry a little bit, but it's going to be unpacked again tonight, so it should be alright. It'll be alright. That's what I'm telling myself. It'll be okay. Alright guys, have fun. This is it, folks. Sue's place. Good people, good food. Awesome place. And as you can see, 177 kilometers north of Nanaimo, 23 kilometers north of Campbell River. Honestly, I suggest you check it out. Okay. That's what I'm longboarding beside. Little drop off. Pretty sweet. It's pretty cool down this way. Let's see if I can get some good footage here. So we just left Sue's place. Had a bit of a uphill battle there, but it wasn't too bad. Spent an hour and a half walking uphill yesterday, so we got a bit of a downhill now. It's a slow grade. My bearings hate me for riding them in the rain yesterday, but I don't want to change them because the road's still wet. So we're gonna ride these ones for a while, see how it happens, see what happens. Weather forecast is calling for rain till Wednesday, so I don't really want to ruin 2 sets of bearings right away. So as you can see, I'm still moving. Rumble strip. It's just slower. The quality of the shoulder is deteriorating as we keep going. One side's usually better than the other, as I was saying yesterday, but this is nice to not have to walk uphill. Some bones. I've seen more roadkill north of Campbell River than I have the whole trip. Little waterfall. Pretty cool track down here. Yeah, we're just going downhill. It's pretty boring. I'll try to get some better footage later. So here I am at a rest area, just past where I had breakfast. I thought I'd stop and just update the video here a little bit. I had breakfast at a place called Roberta Lake. It's a little cafe-style diner just down the road from Sue's. It's right here on Roberta Lake. Can't really see the lake. There's lots of trees in the way, but there's a lake behind those trees. And yeah, I just stopped here to make this video quickly and tell you that I
met up with a really nice group of people at Roberta's lake there, and they bought me breakfast. It was absolutely delicious. If you guys are watching this, hi and thanks again. The rain is on and again, off again. It's sort of wet, sort of dry. Just down the road from where I am, actually. It looks like it hasn't even rained at all. But you can see a hard line in the road where it just dries out. And I don't know how well you can see it, but here it is. If you look way down there, you can see the road's actually dry. I'm gonna pray that the road stays dry for the rest of the day today, and I can make some good time, because yesterday I did not make good time at all with the wet roads. Very slow moving. The bearings are, as I said, they were rough. They're pretty rough today. I was already going down that big, huge downhill, because guaranteed I would have got a speed wobble coming down that hill. It was huge. I'm still not down it. It still goes down further that way, so I'm hoping to make good time. I've already made about 15K today because of that giant downhill. So, yeah. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks again, guys, for breakfast. It was delicious. Another spot that if you're traveling along Highway 19, going north on Vancouver Island, definitely recommend you check it out. Delicious breakfast. And good people. Great atmosphere, very fun place to be. Yeah, stay tuned for more video. A little dose of reality here for you folks. This is BC logging. Now this is controlled cut. Like, this is a good way of doing it. But this is how much paper we consume. We do this. Pretty wild, eh? I get to go down there. Alright. This, my friends, is what makes it worth it. I've been rolling downhill probably a good 10 minutes now. Slow roll. My one bearing is just pooched. There's a car coming up behind me, that's why I'm slowing down to the side here. As you can see, the one amazing shoulder I had has now dwindled down to a crappy, non-existent shoulder. So lots of paying attention now, making sure I know what's going on around me. People are pretty good. I've jumped off the board a couple times just so people don't feel intimidated or so they're not having to go over into the other lane. It's starting to rain pretty good again now. Gonna have to stop and put my raincoat back on. It was dry for, oh god, probably a good 2 kilometers there, and now it's just sloppy soup again. It's a nice cruise though. It's slow, downhill slow, but it'd be so nice if this was a dry day. This would be the coolest run ever. Not that it's not cool already, but if it was dry, it'd be cooler. Yeah, as you can see, I'm still having to pump slightly going downhill. This bearing is brutes, but I'm not destroying another set in the rain right away. Got a couple backup sets, but this one's still rolling. Miraculously, it is performing better while soaked than it was dry, so yeah, it's really starting to rain now, so that's the end of this video, because I need to Put my penguin suit back on. Yeah, over and out. This is a beautiful little spot right here. Sorry, let me get the whole shebang in here. And then across the road we got more mountains. Cool spot, I like it. Boom! Big rocks. There was just a sign back there that said caution falling rocks. So, yeah. This is downhill, by the way. Some fans. This shoulder is horrible. I'm going downhill and like barely moving. Hopefully this bridge is sealed at the seams. Wow, these rocks will go up forever. Way up. Cool, cool. Heading into Sabre Junction. Be more video when I get there. Oh, this is sideways, upside down, all over the place.